From the time when Zerka roughed up Jack in his own house, to when Jack got smacked by the Island Boys, here are 30 times when Jack Doherty got humiliated live. Starting with the time when Jack invited Zerka and Prime, only to get roughed up by both of them separately. Zerka made sure the visit was memorable as he started it all off by moving into Jack's room and doing this.
He's foosy. He ripped my sign down, guys. Look. Okay, I'm leaving your room. I'm leaving. Get the fuck out of my room.
Others joined in, including Prime. Zerka, already in full Fousey mode, took his anger out on Jack again because Jack couldn't stop running his mouth.
Ripped one of my shirts this morning. Look, I mean, oh, come on, I only have one more left of these. Wait, my chain. Hey!
When Jack tried to retaliate, this is what happened.
Weird if I bang with him. Bro, Jack.
I got him! That's it, brother.
Zerka repeatedly proved what a coward Jack is, especially when there was no one around to save him.
Yes.
I can kill everyone in this house. I can end this. No, please.
But this wasn't the end of the worst day for Jack, because the same day Prime randomly pulled out a gun in Jack's kitchen.
Oh, shit. You gonna do it? Come on, chill. Don't shoot his ass, bro.
Then, Prime and Zerka dared Jack to kick them out if he didn't want them in his house, but Jack was too afraid to act. Shortly after, Prime started calling Jack lame and even referred to him as a
Wait, you the f***ing lame, dude.
How am I?
Wait, you like
You're in my house.
and it's my I ain't going nowhere. And I'm tired of you. You's a bitch.
Then go.
I'm not going nowhere. This is my house.
Things only got worse when Prime ended the chaos by doing this.
Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. I told you, bitch ass nigga.
And just like how Prime managed to slap him despite security being around, one of the Island Boys pulled off something similar. In September 2024, one of the Island Boys showed up at Jack's house. The security assumed they were going to shake hands. Little did they know, Red had other plans. As soon as he got the chance, he did this. Jack, however, wasn't too happy with his security team.
I told you guys he won't fight me fair, and all you guys try to say all this shit. You guys are retards. Like, none of you guys listen to what I had to say. Someone came up to me and was like, he's gonna sneak you, and all you guys were saying all this bullshit. Like, he's not gonna do it. Look.
Being Jack, he blamed everyone, his security guards, the girls, and anyone but himself. Meanwhile, his eye was as black as it could get, and people were loving it. Under Jack's video, the comments were filled with viewers reveling in his public humiliation. Jack's humiliation, however, isn't just limited to streamers. Even popular soccer stars seem to have it out for him. Jack and his girlfriend were out streaming in public, handcuffed together, when they noticed Nunez taking pictures with fans.
All right, guys, we're about to go out in public with this. So
I think we're going shopping, right?
Yeah.
As they wandered the streets interacting with people, Jack spotted Liverpool star Darwin Núñez taking pictures with fans, and of course, he thought it was the perfect time to act cool and get involved. But instead of an exciting encounter, things went south fast.
Who is this guy? Hey, let me get one too. No, I'm kidding. Holy shit. Huh?
Oh shit. Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. Chat, who is he?
Who's that? Sorry.
He has 2 watches on.
He was completely ignored, like Jack was just another random guy in the street. At this point, he followed Núñez for a while, trying to play it off, but it was clear Núñez had no interest. The comments under his video couldn't agree more. But Jack didn't take it so lightly, because the very next day he was back with another video.
Who is he? He makes more money than you. So this is about the whole Darwin Núñez situation, but I actually disagree with this comment. All right, so if you look up Darwin Núñez's net worth on Google, it says $3 million. And then if you look up my net worth on Google, it says $60 million. But yeah, I mean, he humbled me pretty hard. I mean, I think my life is over, man. I don't know what to do anymore.
Just when Jack thought he could shake off the Núñez situation, he stumbled into something even worse, which had him completely banned from Disney. While Jack thought his Disney trip would be a fun experience, it took a turn when a young girl approached him.
Oh really? Oh my gosh, yeah. She recognized me. I'm like, oh.
I remember. You on YouTube. You and you. That's over there.
Hey.
Can you do me a favor?
Who's your favorite?
Can you keep this? Aww. Thank you. You're welcome.
He was about to get into it, assuming she was a fan, but before he knew it, Disney security stepped in.
Still from there.
You're not allowed to do what you're doing.
Huh?
You're not allowed to do what you're doing.
Oh, what are we doing?
Interviewing guests, this is not allowed.
We're not interviewing guests.
Yes, you are. But
No, we're interviewing, that's our friend. We came with them.
Have you made any contact with Disney Media? I don't know. If you don't make contact with them, you can't be doing this in the park.
Jack tried his best to resolve the situation, but the security team wasn't interested in hearing him out, then simply escorted him out of the park. And just when Jack thought the whole thing was over, this happened.
All right,
Right over here for a second, guys.
Can we just leave?
No, we're gonna talk first. Do you have any identification on you? Says who you
no.
are. Do you have your ticket?
No, my friend does in there.
Okay.
Can we just leave? You said you were escorting us off the
You're
property.
being trespassed from all Walt Disney World property to include, but not limited to, our theme parks, our Disney water parks, our Disney Springs, and all our resorts.
For what? Like, I didn't do anything wrong.
In the end, they kicked him out, gave him a trespass warning, and banned him from all Disney properties. And the worst part was that he had to pay for the entire escort himself. But that's nothing compared to the stream sniper who slapped him right in front of everyone. It was a recent encounter when a stream sniper caught up with Jack during a New York stream. At first, the guy was talking to his friends, but as soon as Jack stepped in, it became clear he was just waiting for the perfect moment to humiliate him.
Let's go. I think I might just have to, bro.
Yeah.
I think I might just have to. Well,
You're getting chips everywhere.
Even though Jack acted a little tough, he did it only because he had a security guard right beside him. This man can't handle anything on his own. And now let's talk about the time when Pat God invited Jack for an interview. Jack had no idea it was about to become a public roast. It started with Pat God spinning a story about making a documentary and needing Jack's interview for it. Desperate for attention, Jack agreed without bothering to do any background checks.
So one thing that a lot of people were asking about that I'll just relay for you is your primary source of income. Where would you say you make the most amount of money on the internet? If you don't mind disclosing that. If you do, that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're digging for the OnlyFans answer. No, I'm kidding, but obviously, I mean, it's not like...
After joking about OnlyFans being a decent income source, the real heat started when Pat God asked this.
You think that gambling is a stupid thing to do, correct?
Sure.
So why would you willingly promote that to your fans?
What?
But it was at the very end of the video that Pat God unleashed his inner roasting demon, and as much as Jack loves to run his mouth, this time he was left completely speechless.
You know what I'm tired of, Jack? I'll tell you what I'm tired of, Jack. I'm tired of your content faking, OnlyFans girl building, super complexing, man baby face having, egotistical, self-righteous, disrespectful pile of heated up horse manure.
It's safe to say Pat God absolutely destroyed Jack in the most epic way. Next, let's move on to the time Jack got humbled by his own brother. It was in 2019 when Jack tried to prank his brother by taking his luxury car out without permission or a license, and then got his brother mad.
don't touch me. Michael, Jack! Michael, stop! Stop! Film right now. Stop!
Run away, run away, run away.
Can you shut up?
However, this whole incident didn't end there because just a year later, Jack was sitting on Dr. Phil's show with his father to discuss this very incident and get some advice. But Jack, of course, did not want to listen.
That was your new car, right?
Daddy bought it.
Yeah, and also I thought he was gonna crash or something, and also I think he was just trying.
If I crash a car, I would buy a new one. Let's be real. No worries.
I'm talking to your brother, and you're interrupting.
You're right.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
This continued throughout the time Jack was there. As soon as Dr. Phil tried to speak, Jack kept interrupting, eventually leading the doc to be completely done with him.
More creative and...
I think they're so creative. No one's ever done those types of stuff.
Okay, we're done here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give him some advice, and he wants to talk rather than listen.
Jack, don't interrupt
He's
him
very
again.
hard to get along with. I'm sorry.
Jack, could you give him another chance?
And there were no second chances. Dr. Phil was already over it.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him float on his back, so I'm done here.
If you thought Jack couldn't sink any lower, just wait until you see what happens when he starts spraying people with water and then hides behind a security. It was Jack Doherty's Tesla event with other creators present, including Mike Small, but Jack just couldn't help himself. He had to start causing trouble. When things got heated, Jack ran and hid inside a building, avoiding any confrontation like a scared kid. But just a few minutes later, he came back out and did this.
What you say, horse ass? What you say? Damn. That's what I saw. Get your in there. I need my listen. You ain't gonna do shit either. You ain't gonna do shit either. You ain't gonna do shit either.
People on Twitter didn't hold back, calling him a coward, comments like kids hiding behind security, while others just said, I can't wait to finally see the video of Jack getting his ass beat. As if spraying people wasn't enough, Jack's next misadventure got him kicked off a cruise for reasons that left everyone shocked. It was in December 2024 when Jack and his friends boarded a cruise with a security guard. At first, everything seemed fine.
It looks like a casino or something.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be able to gamble on this cruise.
They headed to their cabin and Jack recorded the balcony view, unaware that things were about to spiral out of control. A few minutes later, this happened.
Hello. Hello. Good evening. Hello. My name is Vinod. I'm security.
My name is Ivan, security officer.
Oh, hi.
We are wearing body camera to record our discussion.
Oh, nice.
How are you guys?
How are you?
Everything fine?
Yeah, everything's fine.
We would like just to ask you, did you maybe outside on the balcony filming this open area maybe 15 minutes ago?
We weren't, but our friends may have, but we told them to leave.
Jack thought it was a minor issue, but what security said next left him stunned.
You just need to follow if there are minors.
Oh, no.
And some of them were approaching to our youth guys, and they asked them not to take photo, not to take videos, and if they guys remind you, please, minors are here, they don't want to take any videos of them.
They warned him to avoid filming kids from his balcony, but Jack's troubles didn't end there. Later, as Jack and his friends were heading to the courtyard, a security guard stopped them again.
Sorry, do you mind just not filming the security area? Thank you. My name is Jan, I'm Deputy Chief Security. We just want to speak to you guys in the guest.
He pulled them aside, saying security needed to talk to them again. This time, it was serious. The conversation in the room started like this.
And filming from your side is prohibited on board, just for information.
So, just to let you know, guys, we got a few concerns from the guests, also the crew members, about filming around, especially in the kids area, when the kids were playing dodgeball and so on.
Well, our room's right there, so that's why we're just on our balcony hanging out.
The main allegation was filming minors, but the staff had done some digging into Jack's previous antics.
But it was like mentioned in that blog saying like you're smoking cigarette or something like that.
Yeah, but I didn't bring weed on the trip because I know we're not allowed to.
They cited substance use and other behaviors from his vlogs as reasons for banning him from the cruise altogether. Eventually, Jack and his friends were kicked off.
Okay guys, your content, some of it is harassing people, some of it is having your guard bag them off after. Okay, we're not gonna tolerate.
Yeah, where have we done that? Where have we done that on the cruise ship?
One second.
One
second.
Jack insisted he had done nothing wrong, claiming he was on his best behavior, but actions speak louder than words, and what was done was done. The concern wasn't just about what had happened, but what could happen, given Jack's history of stunts. In the end, Jack left the ship with humiliation written all over his face.
So there was no reason for me to get in trouble, which is why we are here and free now, because I did nothing wrong at all. Because I know how to stay out of trouble. Except I really want to jump off that bridge so bad.
But what's worse than being kicked off a cruise you paid hundreds of dollars for? Having Kaizenat lure you into a trap and scam money out of you, making you think you could collab with him, only for it all to be a joke. This is exactly what happened to Jack when he kicked things off by donating a few subs to Kai, and Kai responded with this.
Oh my god! The hoary Jack with the 100 gifted.
Jack Doherthy? Wait, that hit for real?
Wait, hold on. Jack Doherthy, that's you. Get another 100.
I'm not the method. Are you kidding me?
Jack Doherty, that's you. Take another 100.
Not him. You almost had us.
Jack knew he was getting played by Kai, but his desperation for attention led him to keep going, only to make himself look even worse.
Fucking Jack!
If he asks for another 100, I'm gonna...
If you want to pull up to the stream,
get another 100.
Nah.
That's him, Jack. If all that money is really his, and he think that me and him will be a good collab,
send another 100.
Get another 100.
And after all that, Kai's reaction was priceless, leaving Jack convinced he might get more views or even a collab. Instead, Kai said this.
I was gonna live with Jack. We just finessed him out of 300, chat. Thank you so much. Nah. He was doing bad all year, chat. I'm not associating myself with that. He was doing bad all year, chat. That's not good vibes.
Jack thought getting played by Kai was bad enough, but then came the time when Jack and the Ireland boys decided to take on the infamous crate challenge. Predictably, Jack turned it into total chaos. It's a challenge where people climb up stacked crates to see if they can make it to the other side, and people were already getting seriously hurt by it. But Jack, being Jack, made it even more dangerous when he did this.
Little test?
I did not think you would fall from that.
As expected, when Jack reached the top, this happened.
Chill.
He ended up flat on his back with what looked like an injured arm, but hey, he started it, so no point in feeling bad for him. Jack's humiliation didn't stop there though. He just can't help messing with people, like the time he went to Walmart with the Island boys and caused a total mess, assuming no one would stop him since he was only 15.
What? Yo, I need you to get out the store.
What?
I need you to get out the store.
Oh, sorry, I was just playing around.
Off the chain. You need to get out the store.
The employee made sure Jack knew he messed up big time.
Don't take pictures of me. I'll break your camera.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
I doubt it. I'm 15. You'll go to jail.
I don't care if you're 15.
You'll go to jail.
You respect me.
All right, and you respect. Oh, hey, Ricky! Ricky!
The guy had Jack screaming for help, calling out to his friends. When they finally showed up, this is what they saw.
I will leave, or otherwise I will call the police. Give me my camera.
Call the police.
Give me my camera.
You don't record me.
I was not recording you.
Yes, you were.
It was not going.
I have no idea what
Sure.
In the end, Jack was left terrified, claiming he was hit, but there's no evidence of that on video. And if you think that was the last time Jack caused a scene, think again. The next time he was out with friends, they decided to start playing football inside a mall, making terrible throws while people passed by. While most people just gave him disapproving stares, one man decided to check Jack for literally playing around too much.
Huh?
You need to grow up, you little dipshit. You need to grow up.
What do you mean?
Quit f***ing with people. Because you know what? You see this right here? You know what this is? Yeah,
No.
I do have one. Because that's
What is it?
You know what that is?
No.
That's my black belt keychain.
The man wasn't in a mood for their nonsense because just a second later, he pulled out a gun.
One, so I'm not sure.
Not only that, but I'm a policeman too.
Oh, and you got a gun too. I will do that.
And Jack, knowing it could end up badly, decided to leave as quickly as possible. Another time, while at a shopping mall, Jack was intentionally picking fights with people and acting tough, only because he had a bodyguard with him.
Go. Where we at? What? Little prop, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, little prop? Yeah.
People couldn't help but point out how if his bodyguard wasn't there, he would have gotten his ass kicked. He keeps picking fights with people, but always backs away when things get heated, just like when he was wandering the streets picking fights with strangers, only to hide behind a security guard again.
Not so fast, little bro.
But if you think that was humiliating, wait until the time Jack entered a trampoline area meant for younger kids and nearly got his butt kicked by the manager. At first, Jack went into the area meant for smaller kids and wouldn't leave, even though he was told to multiple times. And that's when this happened.
How young do I look?
Not young.
Okay.
Get out.
Let's go. Oh shit. Chill. Now
Jack knew he messed up, but he didn't realize he messed up big time.
I didn't touch him.
Dude, you touched that little kid?
You alright? I just said touch him.
I just saw you run.
Oh, so I touched him. I ran.
You ran.
I purposely ran into the kid.
I'm
right?
not saying anything was on purpose. I'm saying you hurt people by accident.
But I
You're gonna
didn't
come
hurt
here
him.
and play your game.
Eventually, Jack faced the inevitable. He got kicked out of the park, something that should have happened minutes earlier.
You have to go.
Why?
The kid whose family that you were on that court with, I got so many problems already coming my way.
Really?
Sorry, buddy. I've got both parents coming up. The dad's on the way to deal with me. So I have to deal
if
with
anything
it.
happens, we have the video footage. I didn't even touch him.
I know, dude, but,
all right, but you can just say.
I have to deal with it, not you. You get to go home.
All right.
One time, when Jack was found alone, a fan decided to give him the scare of his life. At a gas station, a viewer spotted Jack, and here's what happened.
Jack Doherty? Yo, you're at the gas station with no security? Yo, what would you do if I just slapped the shit out of you right now?
I don't want a problem.
You probably wouldn't do anything, right?
You probably wouldn't do anything either.
With no security?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get back in your car too, bro.
Everyone knows Jack would run as fast as he could when left without anyone to protect him, and that's exactly why people pull these pranks on him. But then came the time when Zherka blatantly hit on McKinley, leaving Jack caught in an awkward position. Take, for example, the time Zherka was blatantly hitting on McKinley in the weirdest way possible.
Here, come here. I want to show you the dance move, okay?
Wait, let me see that.
Stop right here. Stop and bend over. Bend over.
Oh,
You're selling your soul for confidence. You let me do that, Derby. You're selling your soul. At least you're not bend over. Bend over.
Yeah, bend over, Jack. Yeah.
Jack's girlfriend didn't seem to mind the attention from Zherka or any other guy, which left everyone in the comments saying how embarrassing it must be to have a girlfriend like that. Still, that wasn't as bad as when Lenny confronted Jack face to face about the things Jack had been saying online.
Yeah, walk away. You always do this, bro. I literally will box you right now.
It all started when Jack trash-talked Lenny on his stream, completely unaware that there might be real-world consequences.
Who the fuck are they? If I really want to, I could kick them the fuck out. Like, who the fuck are they? They didn't pay for shit. I'm so, like, mind-boggling. It's how the the two most hated people here how are they in the master bedroom? What the fuck?
Lenny grabbed a pair of boxing gloves, went to Jack's house, and challenged him to a one-on-one fight, since Jack loves running his mouth online.
You had hella trash to talk on stream. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't
What? Let's go. You had hella trash to talk on stream. Now let's go. You talked trash on stream last night. Let's go.
It quickly became clear that Jack couldn't even take on a 12-year-old, let alone someone like Lenny. Of course, Jack backed down.
You never stand on business, ever.
Just like I walked away when you tried to play ping pong with me. You're like, why aren't you playing ping pong with me?
Because you're always scared. I literally have boxing gloves. I have boxing gloves. Let's go. You're talking trash. Let's go. I literally will box you right now.
Jack didn't want to fight, or let's be real, he didn't have the guts. Now let's move on to the time when Jack had to be saved by security at the last second or risk ending up with another black guy. This happened in October 2023 when Jack was in New York trying to pay off some fines and enjoy time with his family. But as he walked toward his boat, he got a little too excited for others to handle.
We got out of there, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Watch your language. There's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words. What'd I say?
Just watch your language.
What'd I say?
You got a stupid shirt on.
McKinley, back up.
As the dad nearby asked Jack to watch his language because kids were present, but Jack just couldn't resist showing off, especially with a security guard nearby. Now, the video has since been taken down by Jack, but nobody could forget the confrontation Jack faced after the second man stepped in, and honestly, Jack had it coming. If it weren't for his security, Jack might have learned a much harsher lesson. Fusi, on the other hand, didn't let Jack off easy. He threw water in his face and followed it up with a smack. For context, Jack had invited Fusi, Neon, the Island Boys, and who knows who else to his house, thinking it would make for good content. To be fair, it started off pretty well.
I wasn't smart with my money. I wasn't smart. Good shit. At 19, you retired your parents already? You know, they're good. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, good shit, dog. I'm proud of you. Jack? What kind of content do you do?
However, Fusi being Fusi started pressuring Jack from the very beginning. Things didn't get too chaotic until a few minutes into the stream. Fusi got angry after seeing so many girls living in Jack's house.
Dog, you're a Z-list. You're a piece of... I spit on the ground.
Bro, there's no way you're real, bro.
I did that.
No matter how hard Jack tried to keep his cool, Fusi kept pushing his limits until this happened.
God damn it. Beta said, hey. Yo, you're a little. Oh, you're a.
Slap the dog.
That didn't even hurt.
I slapped the dog out of you.
You punched like a.
I saw hit him back. 5 fingers.
You punched like a.
Box. You punched. I smacked the dog.
I didn't even feel
What is happening? Hey, my is hard. My is hard. Your bitches want me. Your bitches want me.
No one wants you. You're a sad life.
Eventually, Jack had Fusi thrown out of his house, all thanks to his security. Up next is a time when Jack started a fun fight with Action Man and ended up begging him to get off of him. It all started with Jack taking his shirt off and getting on Action Man for a play fight.
Action's here. Watch out, Jack.
And just a few minutes later, this is how it ended for Jack.
You fat. Get your ass.
Jack was clearly struggling to gain the upper hand, and people in the comment section couldn't help but say, never let Jack in the ring, he will never cook. Fast forward to when Jack decided to push his luck even further with the Island Boys, things took a dangerous turn when Red pulled a gun. Now, Jack arrived at Island Boy's house to confront him for scamming him out of $10,000, and throughout the time, Jack was just running his mouth, mocking Red.
Cheap. Proud of me.
I'm cheap. Rolex.
You just wanted to buy it off me.
I'll take a Rolex. Yeah, because I was gonna buy it for cheap. But you got a Chinese band Rolex, bro. That's a cheap, bro.
At first, everything seemed calm, but Jack's backhanded comments and challenges escalated the situation, making the atmosphere tense.
If you say something about my girl, I'm really gonna fade you.
That's why I held back.
I promise you on my dead that I will beat you. I'm gonna take out my jewelry and I'm gonna beat you. I put that on my.
Suddenly, Red went upstairs, came back with a gun, and demanded Jack and his crew leave immediately.
Yo, what the?
Jack just got out of the house as soon as he could, as Red held the gun, making it clear he wasn't bluffing. Now let's move on to a time when Jack got arrested for not wearing a t-shirt on the beach. Honestly, it wouldn't have escalated to an arrest if he had just followed instructions.
Sure. Really?
Yeah.
Then you still have to leave the street. You're not in the real world, you're in Ocean Beach, my town.
You own this place?
Yeah.
My dad actually owns this town.
Yeah? Here's what's gonna happen then. I'm gonna give you a ticket for no shirt.
Can you hold my water bottle? No. Shirt?
You have identification? Let's see your ID.
Of course. You want me to put my shirt on first or after I show you the ID?
You can put your shirt on, and then I want to see some ID. Alright.
But since Jack wouldn't stop arguing, the officer ended up writing him a ticket and taking him to the station.
Thank you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're the one who wasn't wearing a shirt.
Damn.
So anything you can get a ticket for?
I just do OF, so it's like I'm not used to wearing a shirt.
Anything you can get a ticket for, you're subject to arrest.
Even after repeated requests from the officer to put his phone down, Jack refused to comply.
Yes, while you're here, for the remainder of your time, you need to put your phone in.
I think I'm allowed to record for my personal.
You're in my custody.
I know, but I'm allowed to record.
Jack,
I am allowed to record.
While you're in custody.
How am I?
Courtesy, I'll let you go this far.
All right.
Put the phone away, or I will take the phone.
But I think, am I allowed to record, sir? I think I'm allowed to record. Fine.
When you're in custody.
And finally, this is how Jack walked out of the station.
Appreciate you. Put your camera in my. Whoa, buddy! Don't touch my property.
Don't put it in my.
Whoa, buddy! Have a nice day. Yo, chill. Yo, buddy's crazy.
After Jack's run-in with the law, let's jump to the time when Neon confronted Jack at a live event. During the 2024 Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship in June, both Jack and Neon were live streaming the event when Neon approached Jack about pointing too much. Jack responded by shoving Neon into the crowd and telling him to back off.
What do you get out of that, bro? I didn't fucking shit. It's your boy. What do you get out of that, bro?
Get out of my face.
Get out of that.
Neon immediately retaliated, but security intervened and escorted both of them outside the arena. Once outside, Jack tried to sucker punch Neon from behind but was stopped by Neon's guard, who laid Jack out before he could do any damage. The altercation also left Jack's $4 million watch broken. As a result of this, both Jack and Neon were banned from Kick for violating the platform's community guidelines on violence. However, the ban didn't last long. It was the IP2 livestream when Jack fell flat on his face.
Oh, those both stuck. No, goddammit. I swear, last time was so much better.
Do something athletic.
Anything. Holy shit. I was like, I don't want to break my watch. I held my hand in the air. I was like, holy shit. Yo, clip that. You'll see, I literally just had my hand in the air the whole time.
As much as he tried to play it cool, he had not just his friends laughing, but his viewers too. Like the time when Jack Doherthy tried driving a Can-Am and flipped it over, it was a pretty close call. So around April 2024, Jack planned on getting a Can-Am, when, as excited as he was, the joy only lasted a few minutes because this is what happened next. And just a second after he barely got his life back, this is what he asked.
Can we get that on video? Yeah, we did. Look, I'll play.
Even his own comment section couldn't handle all the cringe he was pulling for attention. This guy spent $50,000 on the thing just to flip it over and make a joke out of himself in front of thousands of people. That wasn't the only time Jack made a fool of himself. Let's talk about the time he caused trouble at a shopping mall and got banned. Jack and his friends thought it would be a good idea to start recording without bothering to check if it was allowed. It didn't take long for security to show up, and when they did, things got messy real fast.
Just speak.
6 to dispatch. Don't walk away.
We'll talk.
Get that shit in my face.
Or,
Put it out of my face.
Or what? Okay, well,
that.
So give me back. Watch out.
Instead of handling the situation like an adult, Jack stayed behind his security, watching the situation get worse. Realizing he was about to get banned, he panicked and rushed to get out, leaving his security guard behind to deal with the mess.
We come in peace. We come in peace. We can't get banned.
However, the cops caught up to him in no time.
He took this mic, put it in my face like, look, did he talk to you with the mic? Listen to me. No, answer my question. Answer my question. Did he talk to you with the mic? No, listen, no. He didn't touch you.
And eventually, Jack got exactly what he was afraid of. No matter how much he resisted giving out his information, Jack was trespassed and banned from entering the shopping mall. Up next is the time when Jack, along with McKinley in Norway, was in a store, and out of nowhere, he started doing this.
Kill me already.
W, but look at it jiggle. Nice.
I don't want to get deported like
Yeah.
And just as Jack was inviting others to make moves on his girlfriend, Norway took him up on the offer.
Hey, you want to try? No, don't touch her. No, okay. I don't want you to assault her. Hey! Hey, Norway!
Oh!
Yo! Don't slap her ass, dog. That's my girl's ass.
I just smacked her ass, guys.
Yeah, you did. You have to pay up now, Norway. I smacked him in the face.
The real embarrassment, though, was how McKinley didn't even care if some random person was touching her, while Jack was practically handing out invitations for others to mess with this girl. Alright, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, please!